have jobs, we are entrepreneurs. On this show, we will discuss hot topics and current events. We will also be having a chit chat segment where we will talk about different things that pertain to the everyday woman.
So we hope to reach you, the everyday woman out there, the mother, the wife, the caretaker, teacher, doctor, all women from everywhere around the world.
My name is Dakara,
And I'm Cupcakes. And I'm Stillwaters.
welcome to Teeth with Cubes.
Hello, welcome. Happy Sunday. Thanks for joining us again. This is activity for. Huh? Well, happy Sunday. Welcome again. So first of all, we were supposed to be on last week, but yours truly over here was very sick. So I had a lady ask, yeah, I just so we're on today.
Are we going to be on next week? No, we're not
No,
going to be on
because
next
it's
week.
Easter.
Right. And also because we're traveling.
Right. But even if I wasn't traveling, you could set me on this out. But it's Easter.
Well,
It's Easter now.
Easter.
Yeah.
We're going to go with Easter.
Yeah, it's Easter.
Okay.
That's what.
Yes.
But does that throw us off?
No.
Actually, wait. Because we're supposed to have been on the upper
Last
week. Actually, no. We're fine.
We're okay.
Hang on. We are fine. Because we were supposed to be on
Last
upper week.
last Sunday.
When
You mean
was-
last week?
Was it last week?
Last
Yeah, it was
Sunday.
Last Sunday. Yeah, I was sick last week. That's what we're not.
Yeah, last Sunday.
Is that the only reason why?
Yeah, because I was sick. Yes.
Was there another?
But the phone that there was this where
No, we
we
were
just
humble.
didn't we just didn't talk about the topic.
No.
No, it was
No,
solely
it was
because
okay. Sorry, y'all. This meeting. Sorry.
Listen, guys, I'm 40 plus. So okay. That's not to say that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
But anyway, so let's go through with the introduction again. Number one, okay, we have dairy, and then we also have Stillwaters. All right. So hope everyone had a great week and leading up into Easter coming up. It's a Holy Week. So just hope that everybody is ready for a wonderful celebration coming up at the weekend. If you all have any plans, yeah, feel free to share what plans you have. And invite them to my surprise. Yeah.
you say everybody that's there.
As a Nigerian, that was we eat and toy. Turkey. Is that right?
Yes.
And goat. Yeah.
I just want to get more.
Oh, please.
I can't be bothered about it.
I mean, turkey wings. Though.
Okay, no, turkey wings at the fair or at the amusement park.
It's
Or
turkey drum.
No, turkey drums.
That's
Not
turkey
turkey.
drums.
I don't.
I don't like turkey wings.
You don't like turkey drums?
I mean, I eat them because they're tasty, but I don't particularly like them because of the membrane. in
I
the
like
middle.
it because you like. It's like I don't know.
It's so hard. Like, why do I have to
It's
deconstruct?
fun. It's fun.
Nah, I'm so like that's why I only even when I cook with turkey, which I do a lot, I only buy the wing.
You know, I really don't like the wings. I don't like the skin of the
It's not the same skin on the
No.
Wing is boring to me.
No.
Is it not the same skin on the drum? Though?
No.
And it's the same turkey.
No, it's like very fleshy.
Oh, okay.
It's
I see
really
what you're
fleshy.
saying.
I don't like the fleshy because it seems very what's that word? It seems more fatty. So
All right. Well, we have Jim81. Hello on the Insta. Welcome.
Please
Happy
let us know if
Sunday.
you can hear.
Oh,
or not
yeah.
hear.
That's true. Yeah, let us know what the sound is like you can hear. Are we
Again,
clear?
our production
You know,
is moving up and on.
yes, we're trying. We're trying new things.
We're working it out.
You know. Okay, so sorry, excuse me. Still getting over this thing. Sorry, before we start, how long does this?
I told you
Allergies?
10 days.
No. This one is still the lingering cough from
I
the
told you
bronchitis.
minimum of 10 days.
The first bronchitis is not
No, it's still the
allergies.
lingering cough because it's definitely reduced. Okay, but it's still there.
I told you minimum of 10 days. Is when it
Sorry.
starts going down. Then it lingers. Another like
Another
5 to
10
7
days.
days.
Yeah. We'll get it right. All right, so let's get started. Let's stop with a bit. We'll just let's start with the I guess we start with the high Russia. Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh,
I'd rather start with Russia so that we're done with that.
Oh, wow. I didn't
oh.
see that. But
Okay.
Yeah. So that, it's just all that. So obviously there's still the, ongoing war.
Do you know it's 2 years?
It's been
Is
2
it
years.
2
yeah.
years?
It's been
2
2
years.
years.
Crazy.
It has been 2 years.
See how time flies?
My God.
2 years.
Okay. So talking about Russia and the Ukraine war. And today was Sunday. It was Friday. So it was Thursday that the bombing happened at the concert in
yeah.
Moscow.
Yeah.
Um, as of today, it's now over 150 deaths.
Mm-hmm.
ISIS has said that they want to,
Yeah.
and they were captured trying to get into
You say it was 4 of them.
4 of them. Yeah. Well, I don't think it's only 4 people that did that.
It was 4 that
whole
were
thing.
arrested.
4 were captured. Yeah, and they were caught trying to escape
Escape.
into Ukraine.
But I don't understand how. Anyway,
I think so. I just feel like I don't even know. Like I don't even know because on one hand, it's like okay, this whole war, really, in my opinion, was pointless. In my opinion, right? That's how. And like we just realized that it's been 2 years now. So in the whole 2 years, obviously nothing has been happening, right? Um, there hasn't have they had any ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine?
I feel like
Or things
for a very
things kind of like went
ceasefire.
quiet for a bit.
Not
no
Things,
ceasefire.
not ceasefire, okay, but things kind of like went
calm
quiet for a bit.
but then
Actually,
the
you know
ramped
what?
up.
You know what? Hold on.
No.
Is it that it went quiet,
It did
or
go quiet.
or Israel happened?
Yes.
No. I feel like in the early days, there is ceasefire, or it was that Russia agreed to allow the passage of crops because at the point crops and exports
Stop.
yeah,
Yes.
stopped, and so everything around the world was. By the point, Russia agreed to stop so that they could move things to
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
But yeah, it's just so sad all around. And,
I just feel like the
But-
world is on fire.
yeah, and you know what? Apparently, the U.S. Intel actually
had told
they had
them.
said it.
They have told Russia
They had said they told Russia
that
that we all need
ISIS
to
was
that
planning an attack.
yeah, and they actually did say that that attacks are going to come in concert and pretty much like big
Right.
gathering type thing. They didn't say when, but it was more of like a heads up that okay, just be on be on guard.
Yeah.
But Russia is now. They don't want to hear nothing from nobody.
Here's the question here I have: how? I guess that's the guy. How do they always know these things ahead of time?
Intel, not spy network.
Everybody,
and
they have.
spy network and
It's Intel working.
informants and
It's-
informants.
The CIA is working. Though.
I mean,
Because
they're
remember now,
working.
even the October in Israel, they had told them ahead of time. Now listen,
Oh,
something
really?
is happening soon.
CIA is working. They might not know all the details,
But
but
they
they
know
track
something
people
is
enough
happening.
to know
They know something.
that even they're tracking all the things we're doing. So that's why
Makes
somebody
sense.
They're
random.
listening to you.
Yeah, that's
probably
how
have.
somebody random. They just say, "Oh, we went to their house to go and search their house, found bomb." Y'all been tracking his thing. You knew the web pages he went to. You knew you've been checking it. That's why they say don't. That's why all these people that get caught in jail, they'll be using their Instagram as part of their prosecution because they'll be like, "We saw
We saw, yeah, you put
We
things
literally saw you do these things.
right.
So
Earlier,
yeah.
kind of
last
week.
week.
Huh?
Last week.
You kind of faded.
You do.
Last week
No,
there
no, no, you do.
were 4 vans. Oh no, 4 white vans. Like it was in the movie.
Yeah. Did anybody come
And
out?
of course, on our on your
On
Facebook.
our Facebook. You people like I drove and I was just like, that's strange. It was right on our street. I was like, that's strange. And then I think when I got home, I mentioned something to my dad. And then by the time I got it on Facebook now, I'm like, what are those four vans that I'm outside doing? Someone was like, obviously the FBI. Someone said, no, it's the FBI.
There are a lot of window watchers.
See, our Facebook group, us we are spies.
Window watchers.
Us we are spies because something will happen. You know, the other day, I woke up and I saw, I woke up and saw messages. Hey, why is there?
Wait, hold that thought. Kami, Nike, hi, thanks for joining. Can you let us know about our sound, please? Let us know how the sound is going.
They said, why is there ambulance and fire engine in the house that's behind me? Before you knew it, this one came. Oh, I went to go and ask, is this one, this one?
Oh,
I'm just
gosh,
like,
I'm a fool.
people, don't you have privacy?
No,
Don't you have privacy?
But it's okay though. I'm glad to see that. That's a good neighborhood to live in, even though you don't want to be the one, the
That they are
person
talking
that they are
about.
talking about.
Okay.
But
it's not clear. It's going in and out. Volume wise.
oh, maybe because we're not loud enough. We need to be a little bit loud.
Okay, so
project.
I guess we should. Okay, we're going to try projecting.
You gotta project.
Is projecting any different?
Project your
Tammy?
project.
Let us know. And then I wonder if it's going in and out. Okay, Nika says sounds okay to her. Okay. I wonder if it goes in and out. Maybe when if we overlap of each other.
It's possible I can hear everything.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But you have to project.
Okay, but let us know.
Project.
Let us know. You can hear better. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let us know. If and how it sounds. Okay, going forward. So I'm okay. I mean, that's really what we want to talk about with Russia. Is like it's still ongoing. More lives lost. Innocent people going to concerts and all that. It's like Barry said, the world is on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because all kinds of things are happening. You also in Nigeria, they're kidnapping students again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. In the north.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
the world just get a break?
No. Yeah, they are. So we're back to Chibok girls.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Kind of sad though. But
There's too many people. You know what? Okay. All right, moving on. Our dear sister.
Yeah.
she's there. She's there.
Our dear sister. Okay, our dear cousin-in-law.
Yes.
So our dear cousin-in-law, aka Kate. AKA,
Please.
okay, sorry.
You have to write Princess Catherine.
Oh,
because
sorry, Princess
I can't.
Catherine.
Yes,
Okay.
I'll tell you why.
Okay, so our dear cousin-in-law, Princess Catherine of Windsor.
I didn't wait. I didn't will. No. You think King Charles will? I don't even know.
Please, somewhere, somebody. Yeah? Of the Kensington Palace. They're Kensington, right?
Yes,
She's Kensington. Yes. So how many
she's been found.
She's been found, right? And yeah, because last time we came on here, we talked about it, like hashtag freaking, hashtag where is Kate and all that. Then in the past couple of weeks there was the altered picture.
Mhm.
Then there was the shopping with
Yes.
she and William, which everyone said that was not Kate. I'm sorry, I was one of them. It was like because that there was that. Well, okay, thanks, Tammy. But now she has come out to say the reason why she has not been publicized. Would you care to tell our viewers what that is, please, Mary?
Yes, she said that she has been that after her abdominal surgery in January, that the doctors discovered, they tested her, whatever was in her stomach, they tested it and it was found to have been cancer. So she's now undergoing preventative chemo. And so they have young children, and so they are taking their time to have the discussions and also asking for privacy during this time. Yes. Now, let me tell you why I said you have to say Princess Catherine. Okay. Because King Harry and Queen Meghan put out a statement.
For a second, I was like, wait, there's a King Harry?
Who's King Harry?
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know Meghan is my queen.
Got it. Oh,
Got it. So, to the people who Meghan is their queen.
Kate is equals princess.
No.
But she's princess.
She's Princess Catherine. Right. No, but anyway, Harry and Meg put out a statement after after her video.
Right.
And they said, that they are wishing Kate well and wishing her speedy recovery, all of that. First, okay. How dare they call her Kate? Who do they think they are? Why are they going to refer to her as Kate? She must be addressed as Princess Catherine of.
So now let me ask this question.
So now Harry, right?
His brother is
Prince William.
Are they expecting to be calling him Prince William?
That's what they're saying now, that Harry and Meghan, maybe they chose to leave the family. So they must address
He's a rule man.
Kate
So
as
his
princess.
brother has to address him
as
royal.
Yes, that's what they said.
Wow.
How dare they put out a statement and say,
Wow.
Do we have a wow?
Hold on. They fired a shot.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Please
So-
let us know if you heard that shot fired. But it was shot fired.
So yeah, that's why they said that's what they. Okay. Maybe she has come out now to say that this is what's happening with her. People's question.
I think they had the shots fired.
That's what I'm talking about. People's question now is, hang on a second. I thought y'all said that there's several things. I thought y'all said that the photo fiasco, right? Y'all came out to say that it was Kate's fault. That Kate was, because the statement from
She
Kensington
owned it.
Palace was
She
that-
owned it.
Right. That's what they said. And they're like, wait, hang on a second. So this woman has been undergoing cancer treatment, a big chemo, for the past how long? And people actually threw her under the bus and made her say
Come
that
out, yeah.
and made her take the blame. So you could not even say that, oh, it was our PR firm or it was an intern, or you could have come up with anything in the world. But no, you all sat down and said that Kate to come and say that, oh, she's the one that did everything.
And even this her video that she has come out with, they are saying that
People are saying it's AI.
no, it's not even that.
Huh?
Not
Yeah.
that it's even AI too, but they're also saying that the palace as well. They are still letting her be the ones come out and like pretty much saying, "Go and do the damage control." Meanwhile, they are still the ones who are not saying anything, but it's still like pushing kids forward.
Like it seems like no support whatsoever. And then speaking of support, where's your husband? Why wasn't he sitting with you? Because everyone said if this had been Meghan putting out a statement like that, Harry would have been sitting down with her, holding her hand, and she'd be saying whatever she's saying, and Harry would be holding her hand and saying,
Mm-hmm.
you
And then
know,
the minute
we're
she
going
holds
to be
Harry's
here.
hand, it's going to be, oh, she can never let go of him.
So I just want to speak into the mic and say Harry was not wrong.
Did I?
Harry was not wrong. Because if you read the book, it tells you about how the palace lets
Name of the
people
book. Name of the book.
spare. How not spare, but
I didn't
spare.
say
No,
spare.
it's me that said spare.
Oh, you said yeah.
I said spare. It's there.
What was that?
Laughter.
Laughter. Okay.
that the palace let them take the fall for things that the palace should be doing damage control over. Like his situation, I know he was rogue at some point, but like the whole Meg situation, his own situation with his brother, his mom's situation, like they didn't put any blame on anybody else but those people. Almost like they were blameless. Right. In the book, he says this, and now we're seeing it. Because how are you gonna let this lady who is not oh well at this point, how are you gonna let this lady who's not feeling well come out and be giving explanations for where she was,
Right.
what's
And
happening?
that's what they're saying.
Like that doesn't make any sense.
That's what they're saying. But you know what's funny? Let me mention something about that going watching The Crown. That once this is going back to Harry and Meghan to calling them their title. That once you're out, you're a commoner. But going back to the Crown, when things did happen, their PR person was actually the one who was going out and putting out, the news, right? Before Queen will now come out and now say her own. PR always went out first. So my own thing is like, so now with Kate, obviously PR is not doing what we were hoping to,
Right.
And instead they're like, well, you have at it, you go do it. Like now, she coming out to say she has cancer, or that she's going through this treatment.
Which, by the way, is terrible.
Yes.
Don't wish that.
Yes.
Don't wish anybody.
Yes.
Right.
Don't wish that. Anyway.
And then I was actually having a conversation with Barry, I think before you came, that this is where I would even call out. Actually, no, both of you were here. I was like, so wait, even her husband has not come out to say, going like pretty much. Sorry, I'm going to use the word piggyback, but piggybacking on what Kate said, and he hasn't come out to say, in regards to what my wife has said, we are thankful for, to all the messages and everything going on, to now give us the privacy that we need. He hasn't even come out to say anything. Buckingham Palace as well. Nobody has come out to say, okay, now you've heard from the princess. Can you give us some privacy? There's still nothing, and it's like it just feels like, to me, it feels like she's alone.
She
She is alone.
Yeah. And people are
She
saying
is.
that, you know what? Not that they're not sorry for Kate, but it's like when Megan was going through all the things she was going through, y'all sat back
They
and
kept
watched.
quiet.
Y'all sat back and watched. Y'all didn't say anything. There was zero support. That's why Harry left, right? You thought that you'd be safe on your own, right? But here you are now, having your own issue. And what did you think was going to happen? That's what people are saying. That's what people are saying. And then there's some that are like, so why did Harry and Meghan put out a statement about about Kate, but they didn't put out a statement when King Charles, when his cancer was announced? Like, yo, he flew to go and visit his father. Immediately the news came out. What's the problem? And then also, I do have to ask, okay, Buckingham Palace put out when, you know, Kensington Palace. I understand, yes, it's private medical records or whatever, private medical issues. But just think about if they had come out to say, hey, here's what's happening, cancer. Nobody has asked where Charles is since January. Nobody has asked where Charles is.
Yep.
We all know that, okay, he's sick. Hopefully,
treatment.
yes.
Yeah. And they're giving him the privacy that they asked for.
Right. If Kate had come out to say, if Kensington Palace had come out to say that Kate was sick, I dare say people would have been like, okay.
But do you think this is a woman problem?
It's not like well,
Which woman
I was about to
besides the queen? But she ran the whole thing.
She's gone now. So who's
I'm
running?
saying, which woman that has come into that family has not had any issues? Like the men have issues and then it just goes away. The women, have you guys forgotten Fergie?
Yeah.
But she also has cancer too.
She's still
Again.
suffering till this day from her issues with the royal family. There is no one woman that goes into that family, or maybe is even born into that family, that is free from these kind of shenanigans. Think about it.
Hmm.
Think about it. Which one? Which
I did not
one?
think so. I didn't think that way.
Very much like a female issue.
I hope not so.
Very much so.
I hope not.
We shall wish Kate well.
Yes.
It has to be. I
Like you said,
can't.
Nene, you
To be honest, though, I can't imagine what she must have been feeling like this whole past few weeks with all the conspiracy
but-
theories. Which, again,
I
if they had
feel-
just come out to say, here's what the issue is, y'all give privacy, they would have left it alone then. But what people are even more upset about now is the articles that are being printed now is, yeah, the public should be ashamed of themselves for all of the conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I hope all those people that feel so bad now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, hold on.
That you are also part of it, but you push her to come out to say what she can.
People are like, okay, with your gaslighting in public. Maybe in January they said Kate they said Kate had abdominal surgery. It's gonna take however long. Next thing, I don't know what the press was it that they put out. People are like, oh wait, hang on, that's true. Where is Kate? Right? Then they said, oh no. Then they posted that first picture. Remember the one with the dark glasses?
In the car.
In the car. And people
Oh,
are
that
like,
was
hang
not
on.
Kate.
People are like, hold on. That's what it was, the press that pushed that picture. People are like, hang on, that doesn't look like
That
Kate.
was not Kate.
Where's Kate? People talked about it. He died down. Right. Then the next thing, they
Was
put
the-
picture of William driving and then there's the woman looking at it, said that it's Kate. Again, it's the press that's posting that picture. The public is like, hang on,
Where's
why is
Kate
she
at?
looking that way? Where is Kate?
Me.
Then how many weeks later,
They
you are
post that
posting
picture.
this picture of them walking. You people are the ones that made the public ask, where
Where
is
is
Kate?
Kate?
For me, I won't lie. I'm sorry for the things I said. I said she was probably dead.
Yeah.
I said that.
You did say she was probably
I said
unalive.
she was unalive. That's what I said. Because I was like, there
So
is
it's you that grandma was talking about now.
I said she was probably because I'm like, there's so much cloudiness around this thing. Are we in another Diana situation? Because this is how it happened. And we were here 1 minute, they said paparazzi chased her into the tunnel. We never saw what happened in the tunnel. The next thing we knew, crash. She's dead. And I'm like, what's going on?
No,
So
there's,
I take it back.
there's
She came out now. She has done video.
there's even a new conspiracy now.
What?
I'll show you guys after, please.
Okay, after.
Because
Yes.
that one, me, I saw a video, I'm like,
Yeah, no, we are done.
No, we're done with that. No.
Yeah.
She has
Yeah.
come out. There's a video. We wish her
We wish her
well.
well. Yes.
Because it's really tough to go through that, especially with your kids.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's that for our hot topic. Okay. Let's jump into the discussion of today. Do we have any
Project.
project.
So do we have any song?
Moving on to the next.
Okay.
Project your project.
Okay. So today we're going to be talking about being a housewife, being a trad wife, and being a non-housewife, non-trad wife. Oh, that one. A non-housewife, non-trad wife. I guess. Okay. So we're going to talk about that. So Barry put up a few questions.
I did.
On her Instagram.
I did. But let me first of all ask,
What is a trad wife? Or what's a
No.
housewife?
no,
Oh no.
no. I
Okay.
was just going to ask, would you be a housewife?
That's a good question. Would I be a housewife? Okay. Before I answer, what is a housewife?
A housewife, by definition, is a wife that is at home.
Okay, what are we doing?
That's a good question. What are we doing?
You're making the home. You're a homemaker.
So
You're tending. Okay, if you don't have children, because not all housewives have children.
Yes, they are
Yes.
house moms.
No, they're housewives.
Oh.
The ones that have children are stay-at-home moms.
They are home wives. They're now called
They're
stay-at-home wives.
wives. Yeah. So
okay,
I guess so now they're
Yeah, they're
So
now
now
called
they're-
stay-at-home wives.
okay. So now they are, because when we were growing up, sorry, in social studies, it's not social studies, housewife was just a woman that stays at home, not working.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But
Right,
then
right.
now, because when I asked the question on Instagram, someone did ask, like, do you mean housewives or stay-at-home moms? I'm like, I mean, I intentionally didn't say stay-at-home moms in my questioning because I don't want it to be just a mother kind of situation, because there are housewives that don't have children.
Okay,
Right?
so now what you're saying is a housewife is different from a stay-at-home mom.
No, a stay-at-home mom, if you're married, is a housewife. Yes. She's staying at home now. She's staying in the house.
She's a
She's their
stay-at-home
wife.
wife.
They stay at home mom.
She don't have any kids.
I said if she has children.
Oh, if she has kids.
If
yeah.
a stay at home mom is married, okay, she is also a housewife. She's
She's-
at home.
Correct.
Yes. If
Correct.
she's married, yes.
Correct.
So
Correct.
But not all housewives are stay at home moms. Because if they don't have
They don't have
children, then
They're stay-at-home wife.
it's the housewife. I don't know why
Yeah,
they're
she's
not
still
talking
making
about
the
staying. I don't know why they're talking about stay at home wives now.
But that's what they call
I
them
think they're
now.
trying. I think they're trying to differentiate between stay at home mom and stay at home.
So the difference
Right.
is if you have children, if you don't have children.
Yes. Basically,
That's different.
yeah.
Between what and what? Stay at home mom and housewife?
Right.
No. Stay at home moms are
No, not
housewives.
stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home wife.
Stay-at-home wife.
They don't have children.
Yes.
Right. So now your initial
But a
question,
stay at home wife is a housewife.
a stay-at-home wife is a housewife.
Yes.
So they're just tending.
But a stay-at-home mom
Wait,
is a
wait,
housewife
wait,
with children.
wait. One at a time, I beg. My brain cannot do all that. Okay, one at a time. So a stay-at-home wife
Uh-huh.
is tending to the house
Uh-huh.
where
Yes.
only she and her husband
Yeah.
reside.
Right.
So she's doing the house cleaning, the cooking, laundry, everything else. No, not working.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a stay-at-home wife.
Yes.
Okay. Now, a stay-at-home mom.
Yes.
Mom.
Yes.
She's doing all of that.
The plus children.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
However, we do need to note
That
some housewives don't necessarily have to do all of the taking care of the things.
I'm
because
sorry.
they have, because
I'm
it's
so
outsourced.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Is now a housewife different from a stay-at-home wife?
No.
Okay.
all stay-at-home wives are
Uh-huh.
housewives,
Yes.
but not all stay-at-home moms. Not all housewives are stay-at-home moms because they don't have children. Okay. Any woman that stays at home not working, taking care of the house
Is a wife.
is a wife.
In the house.
She's a housewife. She's a housewife.
No kids. Only house.
Yes.
Is her thing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
But if she's doing all those housewife duties and having been the primary caregiver of children,
Uh-huh.
she's also a stay-at-home mom.
So
Yeah.
she's a stay-at-home mom and a housewife.
Yes.
Woo! I got it.
Yeah.
Now, back to your original question. Would I be a stay-at-home mom, wife?
Yes. Will you be a stay-at-home? Yeah.
Right.
You can actually be all three.
So, what's the third one again? So, stay-at-home wife.
Okay, no, stay at home wife doesn't have.
Stay-at-home wife don't have children.
Okay, you're there. Housewife.
A housewife.
stay at home
So,
mom.
will I be one? No.
At all?
Yes. Even if, like, let's say, my husband. So obviously, to do that now, your husband is obviously the primary breadwinner, right?
Yes.
The only breadwinner, pretty much.
Yeah.
Is it
Traditionally, supposed to be the
source of
only
income.
source of income.
You
Yes.
bring home the bacon.
Yes. Now, yes, if my husband is bringing in a whole lot of money, and yes, we're living like a huge house, whatever, I still probably will not be one because I will find life boring.
What about you?
I have another question.
No, now answer the one you put on.
Would I be? There was a time that I actually flirted with the idea of it. It was before marriage.
Oh, sorry. Okay. If they have nannies, cooks, and house help,
Is she a housewife?
Yes.
Then what's she doing?
She's just a housewife
She's
that
just
has
at home.
is outsourcing
The thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's at home.
She doesn't work.
She's
Her
a wife that's at
primary lo-
home.
She's the housewife manager
So
Think
manager.
about-
because she's managing
So she's
all.
okay. All right.
running
So
the household.
there you go.
Running the
That's your
household.
answer.
Think about
Okay.
like real housewives. I mean, they all work. But
Right now, they all work. The ones that didn't work.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So sorry. Hold. I know you say you wanted to. So you don't. You can have the help.
yeah,
Yeah.
So you can basically not do jack.
Why are you thinking
Yeah.
fast?
I think
The
I'm.
women in
I think I'm
Nigeria,
overthinking this
just
too much.
Think about
Think
the
about-
rich women that marry women
Ah.
that are married to rich men in Nigeria.
yeah, they're not
They
doing
don't do
anything.
anything and they have help.
Okay. You
They
can
were-
say
That's them.
if we had millions, I'll be a housewife with foundation and do my cakes on the side. Okay. Now
Oh, that was another question.
that's
I was
another thing.
gonna
Okay.
ask
So
is-
we'll hold on that.
You've been
So you
eliminated.
don't-
If
so-
you're making any type of income,
then you're not
unless
a
you're doing
housewife.
volunteer work
So-
making cake.
Right. Okay.
If you are making any type of income, you're
You're
not
not-
in this bracket.
So you're not a housewife at all.
You're not
Because
in the traditional sense of the housewife.
Right.
You're not.
So the traditional sense is that you are not supposed to make any
No.
work. Okay.
So like
The
the
primary
so like
income comes from.
So if you're doing anything, let it's more of a hobby that is not bringing in
Yes.
any money, right?
so like
Okay.
trad wives. Because
Yes.
trad wives are a thing
Yes.
online.
Yes.
Trad wives, they are not working, but they're technically
They
not
are
supposed to be working. Some of them are doing influencing
and they forget
and,
that influence is
is
a
a
job.
job.
right? And writing books
It's a
and
job.
all of the things. It's different if you're just sharing your life on Instagram.
Yeah.
But if you're being paid and things like that, you are working. You're putting your editing things or whatever. But yeah, the trad wives, which are traditional housewives, their role strictly is to maintain the home while their husbands are working and providing the income.
And this dates back to the 30s, 40s, when it was popular in America. I mean, before then it was. I mean, but I don't think the term trad wife was really very.
No, trad wives it wasn't a term.
Wasn't a
until-
term.
Yeah.
But it's what they
But
were.
they were, that's
But
what
it
they
wasn't.
were.
Right.
That's what majority of women were because they
Yeah.
they didn't really have the opportunity to
work,
work
right,
anyway.
right.
And even at that time, it was out of necessity because I don't think there were women who didn't want to work. It just couldn't.
Yeah.
Because the laws did not allow women to do anything.
Yep.
So they were housewives, homemakers by default.
Yep. Right. They didn't have a choice.
So I mean, there were some who wanted to, but there were some who didn't.
Okay.
What do you guys think about like college educated women that want to be housewives?
I mean, I don't. Well, I think for
Because I'm gonna tell a story. There was someone that I know from before, and when I think he was dating someone who, I know he had like a major in sciences, something like that. But she told him that he would eventually want to be a housewife, and he was very, very, and he was very, very disturbed. Like, hang on. So after all this money was spent on your education, you've gotten all of these things. You've gotten all of these things. You've gotten all of these things. Then this is why we need to be. We need to be studio wives.
This is an exact
We need to be.
example of working mom, working wife. Because you be your children all the time. All. When I say all, I mean all. But anyway, educated housewives are interesting. They're interesting because on the one hand, you agree that man, you spent all this money, especially if you went up to the stage like you became a doctor or you became like those multiple financial commitment paths, right? And then you know say, you know what? I think I just want to be a housewife. I can understand the person who paid whichever way it came from, right? and it may have been hard to, you know, but the initial owner of the payment, right? Because she may have paid the other part, but the initial part just look at it like, hey, how did we get from this?
Okay. So Tammy says if a college educated woman can find a man who provide for her and not treat her like property and would give her 50%, if there's divorce, then go for it. Basically get a prenup if you're going the housewife route. So do you
No
think
prenup, period.
yeah, do you
Whether
think
housewife
Whether
or not.
housewife or
yeah,
not.
do you
Period.
think that so now to your thing, um the women, right, who go to college and eventually say they want to be housewives, do you think they actually go into college knowing that they want to be a housewife?
There's some
Some do.
actually. Yeah, there's some
Some
actually
do.
that.
I agree.
To be honest, for them, getting a college degree is just part of life, but they know that
They check the
after,
box.
yeah, they've checked that box.
Mm.
But after that, they're getting married and
And
they're
then
staying
doing the
at
house
home,
thing. Yeah.
and
And you know what's unfortunate now, because obviously when we were all in school and being from where we're from, school is school. Like, college is
you
is,
must.
is, is a must. But now with the way the world is moving, it's now becoming to be like, what, college is never that necessary anymore. You
Not
know.
for
Excuse me.
not for a lot of
Yes.
fields.
Right. So you will probably have now a lot more women that, as they're coming out of high school, and it's kind of like, well, I mean, I don't really need to go to college, really, because one, I don't, there's going to be incurring all this debt, and then if I'm going to, I know I'm marrying my high school sweetheart, who, as of now, is going to go to college and all things. Okay, I'll just go and work something for now, and then when we now marry, I will now jump into taking care of the house because I'm pretty sure there are people who have that same thought as well.
I'm sure they are, but I will
Could you
never.
be a housewife?
Could I?
Yeah.
With conditions.
Could you
I
be a
cannot
housewife
call
with
them.
condition?
Man, no, no. I'm. I just. I no, no. I just can't. Like, and no offense to people who want to be homemaker. I could. I mean, I could reduce my work time,
Like do a part time.
part time. And spend time volunteering and all those things, but not to make income. Like, I'm sorry. I don't. I think maybe part of the problem is that there are a lot of men out there that have not. They haven't gone through this process of understanding that if you're going to take care of a woman financially, you need to understand that she's able bodied and can do if she wants. She's just choosing to be a part of this vision thing, right? Because what you find is that after doing all those things, a lot of women are like that, like they become like property almost. Like some people get, I'm asking you to go and do this. I'm asking you, and then you now have the audacity to tell me no. Right? I mean, if it's not advantage, if we have talked about it, these are the things that I'm gonna do for you, right? Get your nails done, get your head, like those kind of things, right? And then when it comes up, you now have arguments about why. This is what we agreed, right? So if we agree to it, you have to keep your own end of the bargain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like yeah.
You got to.
Yeah.
But I don't think that a lot of men understand what it takes to have a housewife. You gotta let go of your ego because she's doing her own part by taking care of the house.
Yeah.
And you have decided whatever money comes in this door, she has a part of it.
Yep.
So when she says, I need to buy this or I need to go,
You cannot. Yeah.
don't open your mouth and say, but
And
to
that's-
me, that's what.
Yeah, and that she's buying
You know?
things is not for the house, so
It's for her.
she has her own money,
Right.
Just
her
be human
own
too.
money. Yeah, because that's what a lot of the people that responded on on Instagram. A lot of the conditions were, so the questions I asked was would you or could you be a housewife? Immediately, yes, had 0 votes. Yes, but with conditions at 57%.
Uh-huh.
No way was 35%, and then I'm already a housewife was 8%. Um, and majority of those who said yes to conditions
It was
were
funny.
it was money.
Right.
Number one, it was money. that they need to have money, and then number two, that they have to have an equal or at least significant say in what happens in the household.
Right.
Because what usually tends to happen that we see, I'm not saying all men, but a lot of times, what happens to the next point was that the men come and say, "Well, I'm the one that's working. I'm the one that's bringing in. I'm the one that's providing for everything. So I have to be the one to make all the decisions. You don't get a say or whatever." And there's some of the respondents are like, "No, I should be in control of the finances. Yes, you're bringing it in, but I need to have an equal measure in the financial management of everything that's happening." Because what I was even thinking about it was not even just you know getting an allowance, of which I feel like don't even use the word allowance. That's what
Right.
it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe a salary or whatever. Yeah, I'm even thinking further than that. Because you as a man, you're probably saving for your retirement. What about her retirement?
Right.
What about her retirement?
Are you going to
That's
share?
just are you going to are
Are
you
you gonna
are you
share
putting
it?
away enough money for
Both of y'all.
both of y'all?
Can she use her ice?
Yes.
Right.
Is she a signatory to all the accounts, or is she joint account? If they're joint account, is she part of it too? Because if not, then. But to your first question that time about would I be a housewife, there was a time where I just played with the idea of it, but I know I'll get bored.
So
Yeah,
Tanya
I think
says,
I'll be bored too.
yeah. So yeah, and
Other
I
than the
I
other
said I'll be
financial
bored.
part,
Yeah.
I'll be super bored. I
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah. So there are women who go to college to find their husbands or private women, blah, blah, blah. A lot of men want housewives because they want control over the woman, and they also want control over their income, which is what we just talked about.
Mhm.
Because like we did say, unfortunately, it's seen, it's shown that a lot of men, you know,
I have a
um,
question though. What is people's obsession with controlling other
they just want to be in charge
people? Of what?
of
Is it you?
of what they can be in charge.
Is it you that give birth to that person?
No, but
So
but
why?
just think of it this way. Like, I mean, we watch the movies. The bad people, yeah, they control one thing, but it's like the more they can control, they just feel more empowered. Like, okay, let's use we went to go watch Kung Fu Panda 4 years, right? I'm going to use one character for example, the bad guy, and like the people were already telling the bad guy, they were like, "But you already have all this power. What more do you want?" And the response was, "Because I can get more, and I want to now be in charge of even more things." So that's just what it is. Is that they just want to be able to control you over like as high as
I
they
think
can go.
power and control is intoxicating, and
Yeah.
I think it's just like drugs. Like you'll never be enough.
Yeah.
You always just keep wanting more and more and more. Do you guys mind if I share like some posts from people who were housewives or
Go ahead.
have been housewives on my Instagram? So this person said she was a housewife for 4 years. She quit her job because it was a bad situation at work and she was losing herself. The company didn't care. And by the time she was ready to get another job, COVID happened. So she had to be home. Then she got pregnant.
Okay.
After having that baby, then she got pregnant again.
Okay.
And so, yeah, she was at home for 4 years, but that she really missed being in an office space with other people. And so she just started working again. And she said she loves, going to the office. And, yes, she misses her children, but she's working because of what she wants.
Right.
That's who she is as a person. So she loves that. And then someone else shared her own story. So she's been a housewife for I don't know how many years now. She's been a housewife for how many years? She says she doesn't regret it at all. She does get some negative comments here and there, but she mostly gets positive comments about being a housewife. Um, and she knows that she wants to pursue a career or a business in the future. But for now, she enjoys being at home. So I asked her, like, what are your days like? Like, she's
How old
busy.
are kids?
They're 7 and I think 5. Or
Okay.
7 and 4.
Okay.
So she's up at 5 o'clock to make the kids breakfast.
Where
She's
does
in
she live?
Nigeria.
Okay.
Right. So it's not like us that are doing waffle toast or
Yeah.
Nutri-Grain bar.
Which we have graduated from. We don't need that anymore.
Well, so she's making their breakfast, she's making their meals for school. at 5 o'clock in the morning. Then 6 o'clock, nanny comes in. They go shower the kids, whatever, get them ready for school. Then she drives to go drop them off at school at about 7:15. She's back home between 8:30 to 9, and then she's cooking for her husband, making breakfast for him. And then after she's gone to work, she is studying for her master's. So that keeps her busy.
Okay.
But then at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it's time to go get the kids from school. She brings them back. They have playtime. She takes them to play. Then it's time to make them their dinner. After dinner, shower, all that, bedtime, whatever. After bedtime, it's time for her and her husband, or her husband is busy, then she's doing her own thing by herself. But the point is that she's busy throughout the day, every day. Right. That's what she says. But here's what she said. She said that she likes the fact that if she is needed by her children, she's there at the snap of a finger. Because she gave an incident that last week at school, her son, they called from her son's school. She called from her son. They called from her son's school. They called from her son's school that he had fallen down and hit his head on concrete and he had a concussion. So she was able to go grab him immediately. And because she's not working, she's staying at home and taking care of her son, right? So she likes that she has that ability to drop everything and just tend to her children from home. She's not thinking about work and taking time off or all of these things. So this is where she is right now. I asked her about, her husband, like if she doesn't mind sharing what their partnership is like, and she said, yeah, that he involves me in discussions. We talk about, the decisions that need to be made. At the end of the day, he makes the final decision, but I am also in that discussion as well.
So a question me,
To
a, que-
each their
a
own.
question me I
Okay.
have, right? Is housewife, grad wife, everybody wife, right? So 99% of the time, you're focused on the kids and the house and the husband and all that, right? So now you, right, as the woman, do you ever get to go away?
So I think there are relationships like that where the man understands, right? That she also has, but it's not a blanket situation. There are situations where men have grown up, have been raised in families where they know that if you marry a woman and you want to take care of, she also is going to need some time.
I mean, she would.
So I'm
yeah.
sure that there are families out there. Now, I dare to state that there are a lot where the women are not ever centered. They're not ever the center.
So if like okay, so we have oh god, we don't have so now let's think and that as just like a compliment, right? So the women who are now not centered, and all this one, and obviously they're focusing on everything else but themselves. Like, are they happy? Are women in that position? Are they generally happy?
There are
Yeah,
some
we
women.
can only speculate.
You can only speculate. Like you can only ask. You can ask them. They will tell you whether they are happy or not. And even your definition of happiness
Might not be
will not
their
be their
own.
definition of happiness.
Yes.
Because those women who have fashioned themselves as proud wives, to them, this is their purpose.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Is to be at home and be the homemaker, whether or not their children involved. That is their own purpose and joy.
Okay, so question. My question is for the families where the kids go to school. What do they do with the hours of the day? Laundry, cooking, tidying up the house, grocery shopping, flower picking, come back, tidy up the house again. You're cooking because most of the women who live like this, they cook every single day.
Yep.
Okay. I cook
And
every
also
single day.
hang on, and also
No.
but also
I cook every single day.
also, but the child wives, you're different. You just like the third wives too, they're making their things from scratch. So
They do
ballerina
make
from she be making her butter and from her
and
cheese
bread from scratch,
and
pasta from
cheese
scratch,
and bread and
Okay,
pasta
so-
from scratch.
So I can agree that there's levels to making from scratch. Because I make from scratch too, but mine, a lot of mine is semi-home, not because of only mine is not like making bread from scratch. I could do that, but I have a bread machine. You know what I mean? I'm not needing dough, not the bread machine. However, I can understand how somebody from the outside is like, so are you making like 10,000 meals a day? Because like if you make one meal, then what happens to the remaining 4 or 5 hours?
So-
are you sleeping?
So right, so because
You know.
because Tabitha said I cook every day, I clean every day. So obviously, to that comment, there's extra time
Yeah.
in there. So,
So
it's like,
people just want to
so
know,
Are
what
you
doing?
sweeping and cleaning
Sweeping
every
and
day?
mopping, and then
but you don't
and
But
you
I
don't
know
have
some
to.
of
But,
them
but I
are.
think,
But I know
but
that
I'm
they
sure
are.
that's what
Have
they're
you all
doing
seen-
to fill up the time.
No, but that's their job.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
their job.
No, I agree.
Have you
I
all
agree.
seen some of these cleaning schedules?
No,
Go
I
online
agree.
and look
I
up
agree.
home
I
cleaning
agree.
Yeah,
schedule.
because
You'll be surprised.
now we're not just talking about laundry, wash and drying. They are folding and putting away. So I think if anything, like they definitely, they are definitely there's ways to fill up your time.
And also,
Yeah.
what's wrong watching TV? You can watch TV and you can also go shopping.
No.
You can go do your hair and nails too.
No. I think that they fill up their time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they don't. My only issue, if I could ever ask a trad wife, I shouldn't do air quotation because it's the real thing. If I could ever ask a trad wife and housewife, okay, so when the kids are gone, have you
Like
thought
when they've
that
gone
far?
to college.
Like when they have left your house, what's left? Are
It's
you
you and your
building?
husband.
Exactly. Are you guys building? Is your focus also on you and your husband? Because them kids that you spent your 20 years, 25 years, them kids, they ain't no loyalty.
yeah,
They will up and leave you.
I think
So are you working on this or just focus on?
I think they're
I
probably
think they
working on
are.
everything.
They're
Because
working
isn't
on
that the whole
everything.
thing of being a
because
child wife?
after the kids have gone to bed, it's
Now
time
it's-
for
You and
love time.
no, not bed. I'm saying like now.
That's what we think.
Yeah.
Is it happening for majority of these women?
Well,
Maybe
Or
we
are
don't.
they
I
tired
mean,
at the end of
we
the
don't
day?
know.
we
though.
don't know.
We don't
But
know.
That's my
but
question.
but being tired at the end of the day, as being the whole tired right, isn't the whole thing? We only have 2 minutes. Isn't the whole thing about being submissive? So that means to your husband. So even if you're tired, you still have to do your wifely duties now. because
That's
being
another story
submissive,
for another thing.
right?
Because
Yeah.
submission
Should we talk about submission?
has
and
been
another?
turned upside down and scrambled.
I
and
think
done
we need to
all
talk
in
about-
the wrong way.
We need to talk about
And see,
submission
Joy
another
just gave
time.
said most divorces happen post kids, which is true.
Yes,
Because we have to talk about it.
you
another
don't
time.
have anything left. You've been
Yeah.
focused so much on your kids.
Yeah, but that's actually
You
true.
didn't work on
That's a
this.
good point.
That's
a good
my
point.
question.
Yeah.
Because be a housewife, be a trad wife all you want.
Yeah.
Them kids gonna leave.
I
Then
mean,
what?
I'm sure obviously not in every trad housewife is like that, but obviously there's going to be some that they did only focus on the kids, the house themselves, but between man and wife, it was low.
Yeah.
And then obviously when the kids now went off to school,
And then
it's-
even as
then-
yourself.
yeah,
like
they're
you
now
said.
and exactly, because if you also don't pour into yourself, like there's so much you can also pour out. Okay, on that note, we only have a couple of seconds left, so before this thing will be cutting us off and being what's the word I'm looking for, disrespectful. Have a good Sunday. Next Sunday we'll be so we'll see you guys. Feel free to actually post what you would like us to talk about, and then we'll have a discussion about that, and then we'll bring that to your table in about 2 weeks. So with that, have a great week. Happy Easter coming up, and we love you all. Remember to have a sip of someone you love. Okay, bye.
Bye.
We're trying to reach the everyday woman like you. We are mothers, we are wives, we are daughters, we are sisters.
Right.
We have